So now we're back in the amusement park where we started the game. I got the roller coaster key. So if you remember from Heather's dream scenario, she gets killed if you move onto the roller coaster. And if you remember that, then you know how to solve the next puzzle. Which will involve moving up to the roller coaster, but actually opening that door that was locked before. I believe if we go in here, we can actually turn off the power. What the hell is this? I feel like I'd catch something nasty if I touched it. Guess it could be someone's leg. Only this time she jumps off.
I hired you to find the girl, and you performed serviceably. What is it now?
You lied to me about Heather, lady. I don't like being used.
Lie? What lie?
That Heather was kidnapped from you.
But it's true. She was originally one of us. That man, Harry Mason, stole her away and kept her hidden from us.
Yeah, but she says she was happy.
She was brainwashed by him, deceived, because her true self had not yet awoken. She carries God within her. But when a lesser Mother of God truly awakens,
Yeah? What's gonna happen?
she will usher in the eternal paradise.
What kind of place is that?
A place with no pain, no hunger, no sickness, no old age. There will be no greed or war, and all will live by God's grace alone.
No this, no that, no nothing. A paradise? For castrated sheep, maybe. Sounds pretty boring.
I pity you. You still don't understand. You're going to kill me? Is it really so easy for you?
I've done it before.
Then I truly do pity you.
We got a bit of Vincent's backstory there. He's killed someone before. We'll talk more about Vincent in the next scene that we have with him. They don't really flesh him out all that much. You get enough backstory, I think, to kind of get what he's about. It's a popcorn wagon. Nothing very interesting about it. But this popcorn doesn't look right. I don't think I'll be having any. Always skip the last bit. Always skip the last bit. Is this where I think it is? Nothing written on it. Yes, there is. I can see it. This is where I think it is. The Borley Haunted Mansion.
Welcome to the Borley Haunted Mansion. We're so glad you came. Please come inside and look around. When you feel you're ready, then go through the door.
Terrifying!
Help! Help! Do you hear those voices? A family of 4 was sliced into bloody pieces in this room. Oh, the cries of the children. The murderer was caught. Do you know why he said he killed his family? Because I felt I had to! Anyway, I'm lying. It's all just a joke. I wanted to scare you, that's all. The truth is, only one person died. By suicide.
Oh no!
That's Danny. A quiet young man, but quite friendly as you can see. He was so eager to meet you. His hometown is New Orleans, but he came here after first losing his way. Oh, maybe you might know. Where is the path to heaven?
It's real. This is a real dead body hanging here. I don't think they meant for this to be part of their attractions. Who would have done this?
This mansion is quite old, so please watch your step. Sometimes the floor suddenly gives way, and beneath the floor, there's nothing. I'm so sorry. This place is just falling apart. The mechanism is broken, you see. It wasn't supposed to stop there, I assure you.
See you next time!
There's the exit. I hope you enjoyed your tour. Please come back anytime. Or if you'd prefer, we could come and visit you instead. That was supposed to be the exit, but it seems that no one wants you to leave. Everyone
So that red light, it actually kills you if it hits you. It's interesting that this is, out of all of the things that Downpour could have used in the previous games, it chose this sequence here. We'll get to Downpour eventually, but keep it in mind when we do. Keep that scene in mind when we do. I do really like the design of the amusement park. I'm trying to explore! Trying to anyway. I need to go in there. I mean, he's not so bad. He's slow and shambling, I can deal with those. Ow, it's speedy. Okay, never mind. Taking too much damage now. Oh, I'm quite low on supplies actually. Is that everything? I need to get in here. There's ammo in here. Where's the door? There's so many enemies in this game. So item apparently. Got the chain. It's a flyer of some kind of musical for kids. Looks like they did it on this stage. Place is empty now, but I bet it was packed that day. Got a red shoe. I'll probably equip that. I'm taking a lot of damage. One shoe, blood red. It was above the stage. It's too small for me to wear, not that I'd want to. Hooks on both ends. Anything else around? horse. It's about Huey the horse, one of the park's mascots. But there's a lot of information that I don't really need right now. It's about Dawn the duck, one of the park's mascots. A lot of information I don't need right now. You run so slow with the thing on. This half is fine, better do something with the other half though. You put it on here.
Douglas,
You're late.
are you hurt?
I can't move my right leg. I think it's broken.
I'll call an ambulance.
What? I don't think one will come. Don't worry. I'm used to it.
You... You old fool! Getting yourself hurt like that?
Sorry.
Why did you have to do that for me? What'll I do if you die?
What'll we do if this god thing gets born?
Come on. How powerful could a god from a dump like this be? I'm sure it'll be no big deal.
Yeah, but anyway, something's gonna happen.
Who knows? Maybe we'd all be better off if it did.
But if this is how our God of Mercy acts, I don't want to see any more of him. That's a pretty good reason to risk my life, don't you think? Plus, I'm just an old fool, right?
You think you're Superman or something?
You know, I always wanted to be him. Besides,
Yeah.
I want to help you out.
You don't have to feel responsible. I know it's not your fault.
You remind me of my son.
You said nobody was going to cry for you.
Dead people don't cry. Stupid kid got himself shot robbing a bank.
But why?
Maybe because his pop was a penniless good-for-nothing. Who knows? Anyway, now I guess I'll never find out. Sorry. I shouldn't have said you reminded me of a guy like you.
Well, maybe if you had compared me to your daughter. Listen, I'll take care of the rest. You stay here and I'll be back when it's over.
You'll be okay by yourself.
Hey, no problem. Besides, my dad's not around anymore, so so only I can do this. What are you doing?
Maybe killing you here is the only way to end this nightmare.
Yeah, you might be right.
What is it?
I just came by to make sure you were still alive.
Sorry. I'd come with you if I wasn't hurt.
Yeah, well, I guess that's the problem with older guys, huh? I'll handle things. You just rest. Don't die on me, okay?
I'll call an ambulance. Possibly one of the stupidest lines in the entire franchise. And it's in one of the good games, so, you know, be fair to the later games. These older ones are full of, not full of, but these older ones have stupid shit in them as well. But more themes of parenting here, I feel. Just like Douglas blames himself for getting his son getting himself killed. It's almost like his entire involvement with Heather is him trying to make up for his past mistakes. The role of a parent is powerful. Like, you know, you're completely responsible for the well-being of another person. You can help mold them into something greater than you or worse than you. You can support them or you can use them for your own gains. Silent Hill 1 and 3 kind of shows us all of this. It's all kind of conceptualized within the god in the other world, whose nature is based around the person responsible for its conception. If you had to give, like, the whole franchise a running theme, not including Silent Hill 2, which is a point I do want to get into, it's definitely going to be parenting. Sort of parenting and inheritance. Client Claudia Wolf. Request searching for then infant Alessa Gillespie, kidnapped by a man named Harry Mason. No word from police. Kidnap location unknown. Old Silent Hill newspaper article, Alessa Gillespie 7 dead in fire. Link to current case to be investigated. Priority low. Using alias Heather. Neighbours do not know real name. What is she hiding? That's Douglas's notebook. Got a creepy doll's head. This symbol usually looks unnatural and weird, but here it sort of seems to fit. It still makes me feel creepy though, like someone's peeking into my brain. So with Douglas saying that maybe if he kills her, all this would go away, which is kind of a salient point, I imagine at this point Heather's starting to think about that too. You know, she does say maybe it would. That makes you wonder if now she's kind of thinking that it'd be better off if she just died. Which is going to come into play in just a second. The Snow White doll. Cinderella doll. There are photos on the ground. What's this? The answer to the puzzle that I already solved. This is the dragon that guards the treasure chests. It's just a prop and not scary at all. So I think these are really cool. You might recognize this. This is the save point from the first game. You actually get to read Harry's notes. Dahlia's the one who said it. Said that girl was a demon. That she took my daughter for a sacrifice. But it's not totally believable. I mean, appearances can be deceiving. When I last saw that photo in the hospital basement, I thought, that girl looks like Cheryl. Is that why I feel this way? Something's not normal, anyway. Nothing good will come of this, but I can't think of her as a demon. Is it my imagination, or do I actually feel sorry for her? Why do I feel like she's looking for someone to help? Cheryl's what's important to me. Everything else can wait until I've gotten her back. There's a date and signature at the end. It's dated some 17 years earlier and signed by Harry. Dad? So... When Harry, at the start of Silent Hill 1, says that his notes might be useful to someone who's also experiencing these bizarre events, you were right. I really like that little detail, it's really good. And this is the same carousel from the first game as well, where we fought Sybil. This horse is the only one not moving. It's because it was stabbed in the head? When 13 turns count 4, you will die from their curse. If you wish to escape, there is but one way out. To kill before you are killed, you will be saved by the 12th death. Yeah, you essentially need to run around stabbing all these horses in the butt. Is that all of them? I think it is. Oh, good time for my controller to run out of battery, isn't it? Oh, stop it! My controller just switched off. Damn it! Yeah, she can just like straight up block bullets with her hands, which is kind of dumb. But it is what it is. Now she got a gun. Oh, too early. Like that. I don't think I have enough ammo to pull off this tactic. To be honest, I got like what, one shot left? How am I doing so badly on this game? How much submachine gun ammo do I have? Not much. That doesn't work. Ow! Stop it! This is working. Kind of. No, no reload. We did it, I think. It would be better for myself to die. After all, it's nothing to be afraid of. That child, that demon. When I think of the endless pain it will bring when it's birthed, I decided that, instead of the suffering and cruelty I endured in that sick room, that I would like to bestow a more gentle and peaceful death on myself. Why do I resist? I never thought of myself as such a fool. Alessa. I guess it's kind of strange for you to call me that, since you are me. You know what? You and I don't think alike after all. It's not that I don't remember that sick room either. It's really interesting. So, like, Heather, and I guess Alessa has been wondering if her dying would end all of this. And I guess it would. And now this projection of Alessa is here to try and kill Heather. So she's wrestling with her past self, trying to find out where Alessa ends and Heather begins. This is a lot about what this game is about. And I think it's mostly what the other world in this game represents. It's very much this battle of almost like Heather's soul between Heather and Alessa. You can equip supplies? Okay. Did not know that. Definitely running out of everything though. Stained by the evils of this world, we hold our sorrows within us. Only you can heal these wounds. Each morning, afternoon, evening and night, we call out your name and pray for the day of the miraculous descent. I give you undeservedly my body and my eternal soul. Whatever darkness may befall me, I will endure with you beside me. As proof of your miraculous power, guide our obedient and willing souls to the road of paradise, O Lord. We will not give in to the power of temptation as long as we have you in our hearts. O Lord, save us with your compassion. O Lord, shower us with your blessings. O Lord, favour us with your abundance. There's something written on the door. This door is the gate which leads to the road to paradise. Embrace the bosom of the Holy Mother, admit your sins and be forgiven. Eternal tranquility can be yours.
How did you get here? It was Vincent, wasn't it? He led you here. When will he cease his meddling? But it's just as well. Luring you here also serves my purposes.
Checkmate.
Not yet. The time is not yet at hand. The time when all will be forgiven their sins, when the paradise we have long dreamed for will arrive. After the judgment and atonement, an eternity of bliss. Oh, Alessa, the world you wanted is nearly here.
That's not what I want.
Not you. Alessa, your true self.
But I am Alessa. My little Claudia, my dear sweet sister.
Alessa, is it you? Oh, how I've missed you.
I don't need another world. It's fine the way it is.
But you said it yourself. The world must first be cleansed with fire.
But that's not what I want now.
Alessa, don't you want happiness? Have you become blind to all the hopeless suffering in the world? We all need God's salvation.
Listen, suffering is a fact of life. Either you learn how to deal with that or you go under. You can stay in your own little dream world, but you can't keep hurting other people. Besides, I'll never forgive you for hurting my father.
I wish only for the salvation of mankind. But for that to happen, the world must first be remade. And for that, we need God.
You self-righteous witch! No one asked you to help!
God is growing within you. You despise me, don't you?
You're damned right I do!
That's good.
There are definitely a lot of undertones here of Claudia wanting to do all this because she's had such a bad childhood. Because, you know, Leonard Wolf, her father, used to abuse her. As Vincent said, he used to, like, you know, violently abuse her. And it makes you wonder if that's why she's doing what she's doing. The Eye of Night tarot card. Is this a real tarot card, though? So we're in the church. Not the same church from Silent Hill 1, but a similar layout. Creation. God created the beings to lead her people in obedience. God created beings to lead people in obedience to her. The red god, Zuchilbara, the yellow god, Lobsulvith. Many gods and angels. Finally, God set out to create paradise where people would be happy by just being there. Promise. But there God's strength ran out, and she collapsed. All the world's people grieved this unfortunate event, yet God breathed her last. She returned to the dust, promising to come again. So God hasn't been lost. We must offer our prayers and not forget our faith. We wait in hope for the day when the path to paradise will be opened. We got the church map. Clearly drawn by a small child.
Dear God, please forgive me. I know I'll be put to death for the sins I've committed. And I'll go to my death gladly and with a peaceful heart. But please, grant me just a small piece of your everlasting mercy. Let me see my child once within your golden gates. Deliver me not to hell, but to purgatory. Allow me to atone for my sins there. I'll stand within the very flames of redemption, no matter how they burn me. Forgive me for my wicked act of revenge. And deliver the soul of my poor murdered daughter. Please, also care for the soul of the girl whose life I have taken. God, I am a child, trembling with fear as I stare at death. Soothe my tortured soul with your infinite mercy. Please, forgive me.
So this actually changes the ending that you get, or helps towards changing the ending that you get. I'm going for the normal ending, so I'm not going to say anything. And we're back in Spooky Land again. Is this a person? Not quite. Maybe. I don't feel like pulling back the sheets to see. There's a picture here of an angel flying into the heavens. Nothing special. I get the feeling there's something behind this picture, though. That girl's cries and footsteps disappeared beyond it, after all. Let's try this way first. This is a good shot. I like this shot. The shelves are covered with file folders and boring books. There's no useful information here as far as I can tell. Got a cassette tape. I think that's everything. There are a bunch of papers in this file. I get the feeling that it's handwritten copy of some book. Represents the deity known as the Halo of the Sun. In heraldry symbolizes a religious group. The 2 outer circles are charity and resurrection. The 3 inner circles are present, past and future. Usually drawn in red, occasionally drawn in black or other colours, but blue reverses the meaning into a curse on God and is therefore forbidden. So those symbols that we've been seeing around that act as the save points, that's the halo of the sun. It represents the past, present and the future. So pretty allegorical of Heather. Looks like a belfry tower. This circle means reincarnation. That's what it said on the paper back there. So death isn't the end. Pretty good deal if you ask me. Thanks to reincarnation, I died as a lesser, but I'm still living as myself. But you know, just the thought of it is starting to turn my stomach. St. Jennifer, unwavering faith under death's blade. Jennifer Carroll, do you remember from Silent Hill 2? There's a statue of her where we get the bronze key. Saint Alessa, mother of God, daughter of God. This picture, that's me. I'm holding the baby. And I'm the baby being held. The me that wanted death and disappeared with God 17 years ago. And the me here and now that sought life. St. Nicholas, miraculous hands, a doctor of God. And I think we can leave it there for this episode. I think there'll be one more episode then. I think we'll get this game completed in the next one. Because we don't have that much more to do, just this church. This is the last area in the game. So I look forward to seeing you then. Bye bye.